On today's episode of Kung Fu Hot Dog.
And also,
she's
she
an
has pronouns.
influencer.
She and her.
And she's
in case
she
you
and
didn't
her.
know.
You know, it's funny, folks. It's 2024. I mean, January isn't even finished yet, and already we get one of the biggest meltdown stories of the year so far. I'm glad I watched it today before I've sat down in my throne to record my reaction, because holy shit, this is a video of two halves. One to do with the Chinese Communist Party, and the other one is to do with our own failed British police force.
I am Chinese, if you please. Come on, Dougal, lighten up.
Well, space fans, exciting news, huh? And there's even more in part 2.
I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming hard.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling.
In the ass end of space, even aliens watch Jason King with Kung Fu Hot Dog. Duke Nukem likes this guy.
Sexism outrage!
If you think I'm kidding, well, think again, boys and girls. So this gentleman here, Brendan Kavanagh, is a pianist. He does 3 performances at London's King's Cross Station, one of the best stations in the entire country, in my opinion, because I usually use that as a stepping off point to go off to Kent to see my friends. But this little live stream turned into something more than Brendan actually bargained for. So let's see what happens.
Can the Chinese chappies have a go?
Oh yeah, of course, we got the Chinese here.
Because we're here film for Chinese TV as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you film as all of us in your cameras?
I don't know. Are we allowed?
No.
Yeah, listen, love, we don't give a shit if the cameras are catching your butt ugly butter's face. This is the whole point, right? That he's doing a live stream. They happen to be standing in the way of that fucking camera, but it's like, oh, you can't film us because we're in our marked positions on the ground. Then we can't move from here because we're doing something else and we're waving communist flags in Great Britain.
We're not allowed.
Yeah, so
We're not allowed.
You're not allowed because we're for Chinese TV.
Oh, okay.
This is non-disclosable.
We have our own agreement with other people that we cannot be shown online.
Okay.
We are so sorry about this.
So who's allowed to record you then?
So they're recording something for Chinese TV, but apparently, I guess this is to do with the Communist Party in China, how they do things. It all has to be pre-recorded and approved afterwards for broadcast. I'm only guessing that's what it is. But so apparently you can't film in London if you're of a Chinese persuasion and you're making a pre-recorded message for the Chinese Communist Party. But these Chinese folk who do live in Britain, and I'll get to that part later on, seem to be confusing what's applicable in China as to what's not applicable in the UK. Because again, democracy given to us by the Greeks is something that you should not take for granted.
Just making sure you're not recording us, yeah? Because if you are recording us, that when we are saying this, you're still recording, and then we will put a legal action into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will put a legal action into it.
For what?
We will.
Legal action?
Oh, so apparently they're going to threaten legal action against this gentleman because they're streaming him live and his cohorts live. These fucking idiots could just move to another part of the train station and film there. But it only gets so much more ridiculous, folks.
Sorry, this is the end of the conversation. This is our right we're protecting, and that's it.
But what right? I don't understand.
Image right.
Image right?
Yeah,
Image
we're not
right?
sharing this.
Fuck
Are you
off.
from China?
That's not a question. The only thing we are arguing is that
Yeah.
we are protecting our own image, right? You're not sharing.
But we're in public.
Yeah, exactly. No sharing.
So we're not allowed
no
to share?
sharing. Yes, no sharing us. Share yourself, that's fine. No sharing us.
Right.
Not in public.
in China,
no.
but we're in.
Can I just reiterate once more, ladies and gentlemen? He's doing a live stream. These people happen to be in the live stream. They could have just moved to one side if they were so precious about protecting their fucking identities. I'm sorry for the swearing today, folks, but honestly, when I saw this video today, I just thought, wow, this world is going absolutely effing crazy. It really is.
We're not in China.
No, I have my choice. I don't
No,
want
but
my...
we are in Britain, Great Britain. We're not in China.
I say I'm also British. I'm also British, okay? I'm also British. I'm also British, but I don't want to use my image.
You've got a Chinese flag there.
It doesn't matter.
Show me the Chinese flag.
Why you're touching her? Stop touching her! Don't touch her, please. Do not touch her. Please, you are not the same age.
At this stage, if I was Brendan, if that was me who was talking to, I would have fucking decked the guy. I don't give a shit if I go to jail for a few days, but you don't raise your voice at anybody in public. You know, it's almost like you're gaslighting the guy for something he's not done. He's touching the flag, and yeah, it's out of camera shot, but that's the opportunity. This moron behind the camera saying, don't touch her, don't touch her. You're doing something inappropriate. I mean, what are you doing, mate? Is this like a Chinese Communist Party tactic just to scare people that oppose you and your ridiculous beliefs?
Please do not touch her. Don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please
Don't shoot
Yeah,
it.
don't touch her. Don't touch her.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her.
Yeah, listen,
No,
mate,
we
listen.
love your art, we love your
No, you don't. You
music,
just
but we are
shouted at
trying
me.
to have
You
because
need
you're
to-
touching my friend.
I
Are
touched
you
her.
allowing her to touch you?
I touched the flag.
No.
I touched the flag.
Doesn't
mate.
matter. You are
And
approaching
also,
her with
you're
your hand.
You're getting a bit aggressive. You are.
No.
I think we better leave this.
Listen, mate. Yeah, but
I'm
you.
sorry, you
I
can't
want-
touch her.
well,
Please
you
don't touch
can't
her.
touch me.
Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her.
Oh, do you wanna
Please
say-
don't reach your hand. Please say sorry to her.
Well, I want you to
Please say sorry to her.
No.
It's your
Oh,
end,
that's
mate.
No,
fine.
don't
We're
bend
not
the
talking
knee.
about
Don't bend the knee.
Race. This is not a racist issue. Please
We
don't
just
call
want
us
to
we're not in
celebrate
China.
New
This is
Year.
the moment that you're trying to reach your hand.
Oh, here we go. So it's a race crime. Oh, that's right. So you got communist Chinese protesters who live in England, by the way, accusing this guy of racism because he simply says the truth. We're not in China. This is the UK. What's racist about that? He's stating an actual fact. This is the UK, folks. It is not communist mainland China. You know, the country that likes to take over other territories because they belong to China.
Can't touch her without
I'm
her
not trying to touch.
permission.
I don't want to touch you at all.
That's good. Stay away. Don't touch her.
Well,
don't
away,
touch
and
her.
away
Stay
you
away.
go. We're in a
Stay
free
away.
country now, mate.
Stay away.
You're
Don't touch
Yeah, and who gave us COVID? Oh no! Did I just say that? Oh.
obviously
Don't
use of
touch her.
democracy.
Do not touch her. Do not touch her.
I'm not touching
Do not
anyone.
touch her. Do not touch her.
I don't know why
Do
you
not
get-
touch her. Do not touch her.
Do you want to keep saying
Do not
that?
touch her. Do
Jesus
not touch her.
Christ.
Are you miming me? Are you miming me?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
You're miming me.
I am, yeah.
You're miming me.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
miming me.
I am, yeah. What are you going to do about it? So we've got the police over here, we got the Chinese Communist Party who told us not to film, and that's basically what it is. They came over, Jim, they came over and said you're not allowed to film us.
And by the way, you know I said at the beginning of this video that this is a story of two halves? Wait for the next one, because if 999 is ever a number I have to dial, that'll only be in Germany. 9999!
We're in a public space, in a public piano, and they said you're not allowed to film, and they were waving Communist Party flags, and I said, oh, that's a communist flag, and they said, oh, that's racist.
The reason why I'm asking you not to film it is because I know that you are putting this on your YouTube.
Doesn't matter where it goes, we're in a free country. Sorry.
Yeah, this police officer right here, Rent-A-Cop, doesn't understand the nature of live streams. If it's a live stream, it's going to be streamed live. Whatever occurs in it, YouTube had no problem with streaming it live, did they? But she's on the side of the commies for some bizarre reason. I wonder how much they paid her just to virtue signal their futile causes and beliefs and their deluded natures.
We're in a democracy. We're not in China. And that's not racist, that's the truth. That's what our forefathers fought for.
Exactly, but you can't say things like that either. You can't just say things
Say
like
what?
that.
You can say things like that. It's not racist. You can say that. I mean, what? They've got communist flags, waving their fucking flags in the faces of this so-called... I mean, why aren't the police questioning the CCP members here about why they're actually parked up in King's Cross Station and making a pre-recorded broadcast for Chinese television. Why aren't they doing that? As I've said before, folks, I used to work in counter-terrorism. And one of the things I used to be told about was look out for Chinese delegates who come to the UK, because when they turn up here, they're not turning up because they're here for a visit and looking at the daisies and the flowers. No, they're here for nefarious reasons. But of course, if I say that now, oh, you're being racist, Jason.
No, but we're not in China. We've got Chinese people now.
Well, they came. Listen, Kerry.
Why are you painting this as a race crime, you stupid, dumb police woman? Oh my God. That white man over there accused us of being Chinese. Well, yeah, you are.
I was over in China and I started laying the law down to Chinese people at the piano, telling them what they cannot do. Do you think that's appropriate? They came over here, the guy started shouting at me, and he said, you're not allowed to film, you're not allowed. And I said, sorry, we're in Britain, I'm allowed to play. And I said, you're waving a communist flag. And then he said, you're racist. So if I've done anything wrong, tell me. Right. Perhaps I should do the Pink Panther. I think the Chinese have gone. I think we've won the war. I think we've won the war. The Chinese have beat a retreat. And we basically won, so there we go.
Yeah, good.
Free speech prevails, the police have gone, the Chinese have gone. Free speech prevails, yes.
Yeah, the dumb fucking police. I mean, this police force in this country, they're an absolute freaking joke, aren't they? They used to be good a long time ago. In my days in Planet Hollywood, we used to have a really good relationship with King's Cross Police Station. Or Charing Cross, I should say. But this is an absolute joke. And by the way, this guy here, Mayor 2CTV, actually exposed who these idiots are. So let's have a quick look at his video.
Oh, yes. Our Chancellor, Jeremy Hunt. She's also hosted a number of other events with a number of other politicians there, including the former Prime Minister Theresa May and the former Home Secretary Amber Rudd. Interesting, right? Now, nobody's actually directly accusing them of doing anything dodgy yet, but the whole point is that we have had so many examples. We have precedent of people who are linked with the Chinese Communist Party and doing things in the United Kingdom, especially the fact that they said they were doing some filming for Chinese TV, as they said. Well, it's because of the next person. Yes, this young lady who was initially actually approached Brandon Kavanagh, is saying that they're filming something, and they're not allowed to show their faces, even though they're filming something. Apparently it was secretive, but it was supposed to be published at some point later. She's actually an influencer, as well as being a CEO at Top Offer Academy. She actually obviously does recruitment and coaching, but she's also an influencer online. She's an influencer. Pronouns. She and her.
And she's
in case
she
you
and
didn't
her.
know.
Jeez, yeah. Let's add some pronouns for extra clout. Oh, she and her.
Mengying Liu, her pronouns are she and her. So this is also more information about Mengying, and then as you can see, that's her boyfriend on the right-hand side. And
fucking hell, I thought Eva Longoria was ugly without makeup. Look at this chick now, shit.
Boyfriend was actually in the video as well, we discovered. Of course, this is the Davis Kumar, who actually works for Mengying's agency, actually. He does work for her. Now, there's another thing to mention about this issue, which makes the whole thing even more hilarious. We're discovered by Byron Van saying, talking about image rights, because that was the issue they had, Mengying Lee is actually being sued right now for violating someone else's image rights in China in stuff that she posts on her WeChat account, Mengying Liu. She's actually being sued herself by someone.
So as you can tell, folks, I'm in a happy... Don't worry, be happy. How can I be happy when shit like this goes on? It's absolutely ridiculous. I long for the day when I'm out and about minding my own business and a bunch of moronic individuals walk up to me and goes, can you move out the way, please? And can you not film us because what you're doing is illegal? But yeah, I mean, in England, you can go out in a public space, you can film. And yes, you might need, in some certain issues, the permission of people you're filming, whether they don't mind being filmed. But when it's like this in King's Cross Station, and the guy's doing a live stream, and he's allowed to do a live stream, But not only do you have the insufferable CCP telling this guy, you can't film us, even though they're standing in the way of the camera, and they could easily have walked away from somewhere else. What were they standing on a sacred space? Or no, who was it? Feng Shui? Did he ruin their Feng Shui? Who knows? And then you got a dumb British policewoman who actually takes the side of the protesters because, oh my God, it's a race crime, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have any hope for humanity anymore? Well, I don't either. And on that one, folks, if you enjoyed this rather angry video today, make sure you leave a like below, smash that subscribe button, and if I were you, and if you were me, and yes, proud to wear this badass baseball cap, I'll see you seeing me on the next video.
Why in Norfolk?
Because of that where it is.
Oh, Norwich!
Yeah! Stupid Lancashire trick.